Well, taking a look at satellite radar right now, not a whole lot going on, but I guarantee you this will be a completely different picture this time tomorrow. We are seeing a few showers coming off of Lake Ontario over by Rochester, heading towards Syracuse and Watertown. That will remain up to our north. It won't really be until about later tomorrow and into tomorrow afternoon is when things are going to really start cooking from this next storm. We do have winter storm warnings in effect for tomorrow for pretty much the entire viewing area. In fact, the whole state. As you go a little bit further off towards the east, New England, New York City, there's even blizzard warnings because, hey, they are expecting more than a foot of snow. Some spots 2 to even 3 feet of snow and winds in excess of 50 miles per hour. So a very powerful storm making its way into our area. Well, we're not expecting 1 to 2 feet by any means. I do anticipate us some areas may be getting up to a foot, but I think that would be mostly up to the north and off to the east. Taking a look right now at what we will be expecting. Snow showers will start to develop by tomorrow morning, but hey, I wouldn't be surprised if most of us wake up to pretty much not really seeing anything. It won't be until the afternoon hours, the late afternoon, when the heaviest and the steadiest snow will be upon us. If we go right here, it'll be your commute, your evening commute back home. It will be slick and tricky. Travel will be hazardous. So if you can avoid being off the roads, I would recommend that because travel will just be very tricky. But this will be all said and done by Saturday morning, and we'll actually hopefully see some sunshine. But it won't really help out too much as far as temperatures because it'll be very cold and blustery behind this storm. So speaking of the storm, it's actually 2 parts right now. We have one part over here by Wisconsin and the second part down in the south of us, just north of Florida. Now what's going to happen? These storms are eventually going to merge with each other come on Friday, as you see here. And then once they become one by tomorrow afternoon, that's when it will really intensify, and it'll expect to dump a lot of snow in the New England area over in Connecticut, Massachusetts, where those blizzard warnings are. We'll be almost kind of on the back side of this. It'll actually be the storm that will cut across is what will dump the most snow out of this. Hour by hour, so you can see by tomorrow morning, most of the snow will be just up to the north, pretty much north of the thruway. And that will be the case probably until about 2 o'clock or so. We will start to see more of that snow starting to make its way into our region. Some heavier and steadier. You can see the darker blue starting to filter in by 3 p.m. So then by the evening hours, by 5, we have even more darker blues. That's when we could be seeing snowfall rates of maybe 1 inch per hour, and with that, they'll start to taper off by Saturday morning. You can see by 7 o'clock in the morning, most of the snow is pretty much east of I-81, and then by the afternoon, well, we could possibly see the sunshine. You can see the clouds start to taper off and move off to the east, so that will be a nice treat, but again, very cold and blustery to end out this storm. So how much snow can we expect? Well, we're not going to see, half a foot of snow by tomorrow morning. And actually, by tomorrow afternoon, I'm only anticipating just a couple of inches, but enough to make the roadways very slick. It won't be until later in the afternoon, evening hours, when we will start to see the most of the snow. This model, I think, is producing worst case scenario. You can see here at 10.5 inches, Whitney Point, 10 inches for Binghamton. Again, I think this is worst case scenario. I don't anticipate everyone seeing 10 inches or a foot or more. Right now, I'm guessing the range will be about 5 to 10 inches, 6 to 12 in about our northern regions. It all depends on where you are as far as the terrain goes. If you're lower in the valleys, you will see less snow. If you're higher in the hills, you will see more. So for tonight, 22 degrees, mostly cloudy, some light snow developing by tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, we will see the steadiest of the snow in the afternoon, evening hours, and then by tomorrow night, temperatures will be getting down to 17 degrees, and the snow showers will start to taper off. 5-day coming up next.
15.
So for tomorrow, again, some heavy snow at times in the afternoon, evening hours. That snow will be dumped by Saturday, Sunday. It looks pretty good. Some sunshine, and then we could be seeing some more showers Monday and Tuesday.